Hey, what's up everyone? So I just wanted to fill you in on the October 3rd, 2017 livestream if you haven't heard the details already. You've probably already seen the new character floating around the internet, but Cloud of Darkness has returned to Dissidia. She's going to be a Vanguard type character, so she has a pretty strong melee AoE game and powerful knockback. She's got pretty good range on her melee attacks, so if there are multiple people grouped up in front of you, they're probably going to get hit. Cloud of Darkness' unique trait is that she goes into a charge state after a period of time, similar to Terra. Unlike Terra though, you can choose when to unleash your charge attack as Cloud of Darkness. This opens up more possibilities, letting you get increased knockback or damage whenever you feel like you need it. Her X skill causes all of her attacks to have their charge properties for a short period of time, and it gives her a new X skill, Zero Type Particle Beam, to use during this mode. The Particle Beam is huge and deals HP damage, so it's a really strong move to use when you catch enemies off guard. Using it ends your X skill charge mode, so pick your shot wisely. She's just being released on the arcades this week, so more info and some videos of her should come out pretty soon. So with her out of the way, it's pretty safe to assume that the next character for November is going to be Golbez. He's the last remaining villain from the original Dissidia, and he's also the last character that will fit in the silhouette Square gave us back during the summer. You never know with them though, and every time I think I have the next character release figured out, I'm wrong, so we'll just have to wait and see. So they talked about a few other things during this live stream outside of Cloud of Darkness. Jecht's new costume was revealed, and he's looking snazzy in his original outfit. A new weapon was introduced for him too, and it looks pretty interesting. As far as balance changes go, the big one is that Shiva finally was nerfed. She's been sitting at over 90% play rate in the arcades for months, and was the go-to summon during the beta. So basically, the amount of time before Diamond Dust goes off was increased by 20 frames, and then the attack itself stops tracking 20 frames earlier before it deals damage. The thought behind this is, you'd often see in videos where people would get locked down in Diamond Dust either by other players' attacks, or more notably by the X skill Enfeeble, preventing people from dashing away. This should give the players a little more leeway in that regard and make Diamond Dust a little less unescapable. Part of the reason Shiva was so popular though is because she had the easiest attacks to combo with, and already we're seeing increased usage of Ifrit, Rama, and Bahamut. On that note, Bahamut saw some changes as well. His laser damage was increased, and the tracking of his lasers before they explode was reduced by 30 frames. For the same reasons as Shiva's attacks, they want to give opponents at least some ability to counterplay against the summoning team. I'm interested to see if Shiva receives any further nerfs because I feel like she has the strongest team buff by far, except for maybe Ramuh. So I expect people to continue picking her, but either way, as people start to play on this balance patch, we'll see how it all shakes out. As far as character balance goes, not too many changes here. The initial magic portion of Cecil's HP attack Paladin Force has had its priority changed so that other projectiles cannot cancel it out or block it. Same goes for Terra's Riot Blade. Jecht's attacks received a few buffs as well. Rising Fist and Splash Kick, which are his foreground and forward aerial attacks respectively, had their range increased slightly and the ending lag of each attack was reduced by 3 frames. The priority of his Jecht Slash attack was increased as well. His biggest change is that successfully blocking with his Jecht Block attack now speeds up his X skill cooldown, giving it 1 second worth of gauge per successful block. This can be really valuable, and now there's an even bigger incentive to not get blocked by Jecht. The cooldown is already only 20 seconds for his X skill, so he can really go to town on people who are running into his block. So that's it for Jecht. Shoutout received a damage buff in this patch. Her Tornado and Flood attacks had their bravery damage increased by 16, and her Quake and Burst attacks had their bravery damage increased by 48. And Y'shtola also had the priority of her Stone and Ruin attacks increased when using them a second time in a row. She glows gold now in this scenario, so you know for sure if the priority is increased. Alright, so that's about it for the changes from this live stream. Nothing too game changing, although like I said, I am interested to see how the Shiva nerf affects things. Hopefully we'll start to see a few more summons being used regularly. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed my overview here. And just want to throw out a quick shout out to Hexacoto once again for translating all of these changes. I've got a link down in the description below where he's discussing them. Sorry for the quick video, October's kind of a busy month for me. Next Friday though, I'll put out a new commentary talking about Jecht, so stay tuned for that. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.